French. Bill Engel, last year's champ. Side by side as they go in the one. Rice takes up the bottom. Engel looking for a way to get by. Look at French. We're going three wide with Rice, Engel, and French are going into three. Wood is staying in the lead, trying to keep it. They are bottlenecked through the top five, trying to get around Rice, who just doesn't seem to have the pace that the first two guys have. Wood, Engel. Look at the chef, the Lord Sheffield, looking underneath all these guys. Says, you know, I was quick yesterday. I got quick time. I'm going to pass four of you guys in one corner. Tied at the line. 96 pulls it out front of the Wood. Engel's in third, followed by Rice, Hogan. Three wide. Rice looking low. Engel gives them all kinds of room down on the bottom. Can't get by to 92. Josh Davis looks under Rice. Three wide with Hogan on the top side. Lauren Sheffield pulling out some lead. Lap 3 of 75 is in the books. Rick Wood, second place, followed by Bill Engel, Josh Davis in the 92. Look at Matt Rice, Dwayne Hogan side by side with French, Levitt, Lopez, Stewart finally trying to get by Gary Cheek. The 92 trying to get by last year's champ. The 69 of Bill Engel. Three wide as they go in the one. Gotthard on the bottom. He's staying on the middle. Gary Cheeks on the high side. Gary Cheeks just tucks it in. To a little bit too early to be racing like that. The chef is out by a mile. The 66 and the 92, the 69, they're all in there trying to get second. Dwayne Hogan, Austin Stewart, Lopez side by side going down the backstretch. They got Levitt, Stewart trying to maybe think go three wide, thinks better of it. And again, maybe not. Lopez is there right with him. Stewart looking low, three wide, gets past Levitt. Hogan drops off. Levitt still on his outside. The chef coming up on the lap traffic. Lopez gets a little bit squirrely underneath Hogan. Sheffield's out to a big lead, followed by Rick Wood, Bill Engel, the 92 of Josh Davis and Matt Rice, and looky who's coming. This lap 9 of 75 in the books. The chef leading by a straightaway over Rick Wood, Josh Davis, Bill Engel, Matt Rice, Austin Stewart, David Levitt, Keith Lopez. It is just about 92. Little squirrely coming off four. Loses all kinds of ground. He was underneath the 69. Sheffield serving notice that he is here for 2018 and he's going to be collecting himself some trophies because he's got over a straightaway lead on Rick Wood, the 69 of Bill Engel, the 92 of Josh Davis, 94 Matt Rice. Stewart has worked his way up, trying to get around Rice on the high side. David Levitt back there, followed by Lopez, Gary Lavoie, trying to get underneath Lopez as they come off four. Side by side as they go into turn one. Lopez holds it up high. There goes Stewart. He's going around Rice. Trying to. Rice closes the door. Sheffield out in his own zip code, followed by Rick Wood, Bill Engel, Josh Davis, Matt Rice, Austin Stewart, David Levitt, Gary Lavoie. Chef's got some clear track in front of him for at least the next 4 laps. Got some good battles all over the racetrack. Rod Heastamp, Paul French, side by side down the backstretch. Arcus, Kusar, and 92 still not trying to give up to get around Mr. Angle way slideways coming off too. Get around the lap car. 92 way sideways. He loops it around. No caution. No caution on the racetrack. We remain green. Rick Wood, second place, followed by the 69. And we got Mr. Rice, Mr. Stewart, Gary Goodrich. He's starting to sneak up on David Levitt. He's going to try looking at get it away from him going into turn one. David Levitt holds it up. They're going to be side by side as they go into three. Stewart looking on the high side of Matt Rice. Looking, we got caution on the racetrack. Looks like number 4 is coming off. See what Sheffield can do. Okay, stretch it back out. Green flag is in the air. Rick Wood stays on his outside. The 3 of Austin Stewart gets around the 94 Rice, sets his sights on the 69 of Bill Angle. Angle on the bottom side of Rick Wood, nothing there. Stewart way out on the bottom, down low, hugging that white line. Trying to get around Rice. Follow Angle. Side by side, Rice and Stewart, 28. Lopez looking around. 29 of Lopez on the outside of Levitt. Check it out, we're going 3 wide, trying to come off 4 here, which Stewart thinks the better of it. 21 of 75 in the books. Lopez up on the high side, squirrely, still gets a good run. David Levitt down low, 3 wide would he stand. Schreiner, Gotthard coming off 4, 3 wide, start finish. Someone's got a left. Schreiner gets in front of the 30 of Gotthard. Gotthard says, hey, you know what? We're going to make it on the low side. We're back 3 wide as we go into 3. Schreiner got there, gets way loose under Schreiner, backs out of it. 3 wide again. He decides to back out of it. A little bit early to be racing this hard. Here's the number 3 of Austin Stewart trying to get around the number 69 of Bill Angle as they go into 3. Goodrich underneath Levitt. He's going to try to do a 2-for-1, try to get him and Lopez at the same time. Goodrich looking underneath Lopez. The 3 of Austin Stewart finally gets around the 69 of Bill Angle, sets itself on my Mr. Rice. Rice holds down that 3rd spot, followed by Stewart, Bill Angle, Goodrich, Lopez. Wow, we got real loosey-loose there. Levitt's right there to try to capitalize, cannot do it, followed by Schreiner and French, and he stand. The chef starting to pull a little bit away from Rick Wood. 26 of 75 in the books. Spins around. 2nd place dropped in. We are caution. Caution is out on the racetrack. Rick Wood had a good run going in 2nd there. Looper 96 setting the pace. Green flag is in the air. 96 gets a good start. Matt Rice down on the top side up there trying to make it around the 96. Can't do it. Chef gets in front of the 94. Stewart looking underneath the 94, trying to get by him as they come off 4. Austin Stewart takes over to 2nd place from Matt Rice, puts Angle back to 4th. Schreiner gets way loose on the outside of Lopez, has the back way out of it. There's Lopez. He's trying to take a look under the underside of the 69. Matt Rice trying to get back underneath Stewart. 3 wide, start finish. Strango, French, Gotthard. Sheffield leads them coming out of 4. Stewart getting a little bit loose. Matt Rice holds down that 3rd spot. Angle holds down the 4th. Lopez looks like he's trying to go somewhere, trying to get underneath the 5 of Schreiner to no avail. Schreiner gives him room. Lopez says, you know what, I'll take this white line and I'll end the cement and I'll try to get around you that way. Take all the wedge out of the car. Still can't get around him. He loses room. We're going 3 wide. Gotthard, he's spinner, maybe, dinner. No. Gets it straight coming off turn 2. Rick Wood down underneath there, who was running second, who spun out. He's down on the bottom. Clears the 33 of French. Gary Cheek to his outside. 33 laps at the line. Running order is going to be Lawrence Sheffield, Austin Stewart, Matt Rice, Bill Engel, Ron Schreiner, Gary Goodrich, Keith Lopez, David Levitt, Rod Heastand. Gauthier, he's like he's dirt tracking out there. He is all over the place. The chef, Lawrence Sheffield, still maintains that lead. The top 3 cars pretty much in their own little code. And you got Schreiner looking at last year's champ, the 69, Mr. Absolute Heating and Cooling, Bill Engel. And the guys in the back of them, they are just door to door, side to side, slideways, sideways. Sheffield still leads it. Now we got a battle. Lopez trying to keep off of Levitt. Levitt's going to get by him at start finish. Rick Wood, who was running second, he's working his way back up in a hurry. He stands still there. Halfway this time by Lawrence Sheffield, Austin Stewart, Matt Rice, Bill Engel, Rob Schreiner. Wood loose again, trying to get underneath the 29 at start finish. Makes the pass. Lopez going in the wrong direction here. Sheffield leads it over Stewart, Rice, Engel, Schreiner, Goodrich, Levitt, Wood, Lopez, Heastand, Josh Strango. Gauthier, he's going back because he is just more sideways than anything right now. Gauthier looks underneath the 06 of Gary Cheeks with Bob Cram. Bob not used to running back in the back there. There's Gauthier. He's sideways right in front of Cram. He's able to hold on to it. Cram says, you know what, enough of this business. I need to get out of here. They're 3 wide. Oh, Cram makes contact with Gauthier. No harm, no foul. Bob Cram loses all kinds of ground. Right front looks a little bit wobbly on the Cram machine as we got Rick Wood trying to get by David Levitt. Levitt, Wood gets the pass. Can Wood come back and do a spin and win? We're 41 of 75 in the books. Sheffield, Stewart, Rice, Engel, Schreiner, Goodrich. Now we got some clear racetrack for the leaders here. Sheffield's got an open racetrack. Stewart wants to try to hunt him down. As soon as Rice gets around his lap car, see what he's got for the number 3 SS. Trying to get around the lap car. Rice rides him up high. He clears him. Stewart ever so slightly is starting to pull in the chef. 44 laps of 75. Does Austin Stewart have enough left in the tank to go get that 96 and pass him and bring home the trophy? Lawrence Sheffield yesterday qualified down in the 16-second bracket. Look at this. Austin Stewart, he's catching him. It's about a car length or a car length and a half a lap, but he's coming. 45 of 75 in the books. When he gets there, is he going to be able to get by him? Or is lap traffic going to play a part? There's no question. Stewart's coming. Matt Rice, Rob Schreiner. Ron Schreiner trying to hold off Engel. He's able to hold him off. Ron Schreiner. He's his own guy, his own crew chief, his own car builder. Car looks like a Christmas tree. Red on one side, green on the other. Confuses all the competitors. Don't know who's in the car. This is a different color on both sides. holds down that fourth spot. Number 96 starting to start catching Danny Arcus here. Stewart had a charge going, but it looks like it's just kind of evened out now. Don't know if he's just saving until they get into the lap traffic or what the story is. But these two guys are routing their own kind of zip code here. Schreiner starting to pull up on the rear bumper of Matt Rice. Sheffield gets around Danny Arcus, clears him. Angle starting to show a little bit loosey-loosey. Gary Goodrich, he wants some of that. And look at this, Rick Wood, who is in second place, spun out on lap was about 17, trying to crawl his way back into the top 5. Schreiner, Rice side by side as they go into 3. Schreiner down the bottom. Rice gives them all kinds of room. Schreiner, I think, is going to get by him, and he's clear. Sets his sight on Austin Stewart. That's a tall order. Oh, Schreiner really loose on the high side. Maintains the position. Goodrich trying to get around Bill Angle. Look at Rick Wood. He's on the high side of Goodrich. No question, he's fast today. Goodrich trying to get underneath the 69 of Angle. Sheffield's getting into some traffic again, and he gets around it. Looks like the 27X, Bob Cram, is going to take his ride off the racetrack. Sheffield's got 2 cars in front of him. Rick Wood looking underneath the 69 of Bill Angle on turn 4. A little bit loosey-goosey still. Throws it in the corner. He slideways. Angle gives him all kinds of room. Goodrich, he's down on the bottom. He's going to try to get a 2 for 1. He gets a none for none. Has to maintain his position. Schreiner raking something out of the right rear. Puts Rice on the wall. We got caution out on the racetrack. Stand. Here we go. Green flag in the air. Scottfire got way loose again. Sheffield holds the bottom. Stewart's on the outside. Side by side. Oh, Stewart gets a little bit of loose coming off too. Angle looking on the low side. Stewart up in that loosey stuff. Doesn't seem like he loses any time. Sheffield just seems to be having Stewart a little bit loose going into 2. Angle trying to hold off Goodrich. Rick Wood is there, followed by Lopez and Levitt. Wood looking on the low side. Sheffield up way high, throws up a bunch of kitty litter. Stewart gets a little bit of ground on him. Sheffield leading away like he's done pretty much since that car dropped on the ground this weekend here at Tucson Speedway. Austin Stewart, look at Gary Goodrich getting underneath the 69. Lopez loops it around coming across the front stretch. No caution as of yet. We're still green. We're still green. He gets it fired back up. It's going to stay on the lead lap for right now. Sheffield still leads it by Stewart. Gary Goodrich. Goodrich starting to close in on Austin Stewart. Angle starting to fall back. Look at Goodrich. He's looking underneath Stewart. Nothing there. Lopez still on the bottom on the lead lap. Look at Wood. He's going around Angle. They're side by side going down the backstretch. Gets a good bite on the bottom. Slides up in front of Angle. Angle trying to go by him on the low side. As he go into 2, no, Rick Wood. He's checking out. Now he's got a sight set on Goodrich. Goodrich had a run on Stewart. Now he's trying to go back to it. (63 of 75 laps in the books. Sheffield showing the way around Tucson Speedway. Lopez getting the move over flag as the leaders, they're coming fast. Keith, with his experience, will let these guys go by and battle among themselves to get shown the move over flag one more time. Gotthard, he's throwing away all kinds of slideways coming off 4. Sheffield can't get around the 29. Looks like Keith's going to go ahead and let him go by. Lopez gives it up. He's the lap down. Austin Stewart doesn't have anything for Lawrence Sheffield. Gary Goodrich trying to find a way to the 3 car, then to try to get around the 3 car. Comeback kid of the day, Rick Wood. Running in that 4th spot. Lap 68, this time by Lawrence Sheffield, Austin Stewart, Gary Goodrich, Rick Wood, Bill Engel, Dusty Gotthard, Levitt, Heaston, Rice, Strango, Cheeks, French, Hogan, Kusar. That's your field. The chef, Lawrence Sheffield, giving that 5 to go sign. 5 to go. Can he keep it together for 5 laps? Are we going to go green for the entire 5 laps? Levitt and Heaston got a little battle among themselves toward the back to top 10. Sheffield, 4 to go. He's holding on to it. Stewart trying to get to him. Gary Goodrich, Rick Wood. '72 of 75 in the books. Matt Rice gets a little bit squirrely coming off 4. Get her straightened out. Continues under green. Move over flag for Bill Kusar. We're going to be 1 to go at the line. Lawrence Sheffield going to get this white flag. Followed by Austin Stewart, Gary Goodrich, Rick Wood, Bill Engel, Dusty Gotthard, David Levitt. Checker flags in the air. It's going to be the chef, Lawrence Sheffield. Followed by the 3SS of Austin Stewart, Gary Goodrich, Rick Wood, Bill Engel, Dusty Gotthard, David Levitt, Rod Heaston, Matt Rice, Josh Strango, Hogan, French, Cheeks, and Kusar. 75 laps. Modified winner, Lawrence Sheffield.
Trophy down here. We're still looking for those 5 young girls that are called the Trophy Girls. They're out there somewhere, hopefully. And this is not the first time this guy's been in the winner's circle, but this hot rod's been fast all weekend. Great qualifying run last night. Was fast qualifier, fast time, and got to get his camouflage hat on to hide that wonderful haircut he has. Getting out slowly here. We'll be talking with Austin as well as with Gary Goodrich Jr. Great finish for him. And let's give a big Tucson welcome to your winner, Lawrence Sheffield. Oh, Lauren, you probably, I know you got to catch your breath for a moment there, but that car was on a rail, and you had a nice lead, and then the field kind of sorted itself out. We had a yellow, and then we had the long red with get the cleanup there, and Mr. Austin Stewart was starting to make his presence known. But the 96, you just worked through the lap traffic well. Car's been good all weekend.
It really has. I got to thank AJ Davis for everything he does. JR Motorsports and his crew, Warren and Jason, they just did an awesome job setting it up. Gary's Engines for redoing the engine and stuff like that. Fix It Fast Racing. Thanks, Sally. I know a lot of people here from work that are here and stuff. Appreciate them coming and stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed it because from my view, it was great.
Well, it was great. I got to tell you, Lauren, at the end of the year, the last race, double points night, you went from 4th in points to 2nd place in points, and you got a roll going. How about 218?
I'll take it.
Let's hear it for your winner, Lauren Sheffield. And I'll get to our 2nd place guy here. And our 2nd place finisher here, I'll have Gary go over and shake hands and get his trophy. Here's your trophy. And some nice pins from Mike and Edge. Austin Stewart, the inverts put you back a little bit. 75 laps, car was good. You were catching, and then Lauren just kind of the last 5 laps about the same pace.
Yeah, I really didn't have much for him at the end of the race. It's wasn't as good as it used to be, or it was, but so I don't know. Well, back to the drawing boards, but can't complain too bad about 2nd.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a great field, 20-plus modifies to start off, double points, great way to get your year started. Car looks awesome. The track is good, and good finish, good start to your points.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't do it without Automotive Excellence, Al's Custom Engines, Arizona Pro Fiberglass, Crying Onion Cafe, Zano Cars, Gary's Machine Shop, Eddie's Inboard and Marine. Thankful for all those guys so we can be here.
Let's hear it for Austin Seward, finishing 2nd tonight. I need those trophy girls. I'm going to get wore out doing this. And coming in 3rd place, it is beautiful number 16. Let's hear it for Gary Goodrich Jr. There's that fan club I've been waiting for, Gary. Well, Gary, I know it's kind of a double whammy. Do you know how your boy did today?
He didn't actually race. We're going out tomorrow, and we're going to, hopefully do good in that. I've really been busy working on this car and the quarter midget, and we're really excited about this weekend.
Well, I did get a heads up from another friend of mine that was out there, a great race out at the quarter midget track today, so good luck tomorrow with your son. How did it feel? You got this car finally tuned in. It's looking like the 16 we thought it would be.
Yeah, keeping that 16 up front, Woody. That's what you want to see, number 16.
That's the old number, I know. Thank you very much for doing that. And want to thank your sponsors here.
Yes, I picked up some more sponsors. I got Taco Bell helping me out, Formula One, Filter Products Corporation, and I got to thank Scott Walker. This is his car, his everything, and he just lets me come out and do my best, and thanks to Scott. I got 5-1 Media, This is War, Goodrich Motorsports, Enduro Power, my wife, my son, my whole fan club, the Federicos, everybody.
Well, Gary Jr., we're excited to see you back out. You're doing well, and you've got a good crew behind you. Great fan support and family. Let's hear it for your 3rd place finisher, Gary.